This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now Jones. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Throwing, Jones. Hyatt there to grab it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he can't quite get there. Tangled down at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Barkley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good 1st step.
Jones keeps it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Giants will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And wasn't that supposed to be a sweep?
They didn't even get to the outer third of the field. That got blown up quickly.
Normally, when you're calling a play, you're talking about that tackle made, as you said, to the outer part of the field. Ran that one down in a hurry. That's great diagnosis by the defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Jones. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. He'll buy some time right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now Jones is going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds down at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Oh, please don't be the one that starts talking after one thing. Come on,
excellent
man.
play there, CD, on the pick six, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have
Let's just play the game, bro. No one's getting paid for this.
Standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big time.
What did you say?
Aubrey good with the
all right, I appreciate it.
Tied at 7.
Oh. Nobody getting paid for this. I mean, no one cares. Let's just play the game. No one cares. You can blow me out by 100 points, and no one will matter. It will not matter to anybody.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They begin with a run by Barkley. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In motion, Slayton. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
In motion, Slayton. Detroit. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. To the left side and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Rita. Other side.
From the 38, Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the Cowboys' 47.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Jones. That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. He's still on his feet. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Great. Ladybug.
Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Hey, kill.
Second down, Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And Prescott, his third interception. Still going. How about this? And what a return as he brings us with all the way back to the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Great.
Now Jones to throw on second down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants use the short field to get in for 6.
And here on 3rd down, your number one goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Some strong running at the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to.
Here's a diving catch right side. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson. Apple, 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 apple.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
Gold Cyclone, Gold Cyclone. Gold apple, apple, apple.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Gano out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offense.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Chip.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
Hyatt able to make the catch downfield.
It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 45 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. J-Rod Curse in on the tackle.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Great, 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 great.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
South salad, south salad, south.
On third down, Jones escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 40.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Okay, here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Completed to Hyatt.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jones out to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a loose football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this